All right, so yeah, let's forget about this at this point, and let's take some deeper, longer breaths, 3 or 4 seconds in, 3 or 4 seconds out. Just being present to the breathing. We just aware of the content of now. Sounds, sensations, energies, images, bubbling out of this presence. Noticing without trying to change them. Whatever is in the body, we let it be as it is. As far as these thoughts, it's a more tricky, because if we just let everything be as it is in a lower state of consciousness, this means that we are identifying with every thought and we are taken for a ride all over the place, but in the now. So allowing things to be as they are, as applied to thinking, in this meditation, is we have no choice, but the thoughts are being produced. Some image, some comment, so those are being produced. We can't change it. It's like the weather. However, we are awake to them, and we are interested to not leave the present into what's not real all the time. So we are interested to deeply attend to the here and now. And if we stick to a thought, that will become a story that will become 5 minutes later. So noticing thoughts, however, not sticking to them. Staying conscious to the now. Include the world in this being present, the world of the world presenting itself to us as sounds, as the temperature, as a breeze. Some of us where we have thinking, excess of thinking, try to live more in sensing. Sense your body, hear the sounds, live more in hearing and in sensing, receiving. And if this is hard, you keep finding yourself sticking to the mind, the monkey mind. Go back to the body and see maybe there is some sense of discomfort somewhere, some agitation. These thoughts may be coming out of some energy that we resist. Let go resisting it, anchoring yourself to just now. We are interested in the present experience. A lot of meditations, they bring us back to the present. Why? I mean, from one angle, that's what's here, what's real. It's not a fantasy. And second is that the present is a accessing point. It's a portal towards the presence. So take a moment to sense this sense that we are, sense of our own presence. Well, it's a little tricky here because we can't pinpoint this presence in the same way we pinpoint a sound or a sensation. That which is pinpointing, that's the presence. So allowing our attention to be alert, yet not focusing, and allowing ourselves to just simply be. Let go of doing something special. Anything that we are noticing, like a sound or an energy in the belly, it implies this presence, which notices it. thinking or sensing or contemplating this idea of presence as being rather than a special cloud or a special fish, it's like the ocean. Yeah, we at the beginning we have this idea that our true nature or our presence is like a, say, a special fish, special magical fish, and all the thoughts are different fishes, but the presence is a special fish. But it's better to regard presence as more like the water in which the different fishes move through. It's almost like a magical, conscious water. It's conscious. We are conscious of being here and conscious of all the flow of thoughts, feelings, sensations that appear in us. So, in this space, I would like us to bring up the world, like people we interact with, friends, family, the group, the circle, partners, people we want to be partnered with, or those are the scariest. Just having this experience of within this space of awareness, there's humanity is here, people close to us. And welcome from your mind any sense of any memory or anything to do with wanting to be liked, wanting to be approved, wanting to be perceived as interesting or special. Wanting them all to see you in a certain way, in a good light. So allow anything to do with this. Allow your mind to show you when it's happening, with whom, how. And witness and allow any energy, memory, sensations, and don't get involved. Yeah, who in particular? Who are those people? Is it some in particular? Is it anybody? In which way? Yeah, if you had a choice, how would your ego want people to see you? In which way? Just whatever comes prompted by my words, it's okay. Notice. You don't have to think a lot. Whatever is stirred. And see if there's any part of your body that's more resonating now with these prompts. And fully allow that energy, whatever that is. Also, welcome any images, memories all your life of trying to avoid them to discover you or something. Some part of us thinks we are rotten somehow or not good somehow, and we are avoiding people to see us somehow. So welcome any sense of trying to avoid being seen, being known, avoid being judged, avoid being labeled. Allow any new memories, reactions, feelings that appear in this aware water. Yeah, so in this space, as things are more stirred, I would like to actually use some inquiry, some KI inquiry. So we can say once or twice, uh, and then notice whatever is happening. If there is any energy, I invite you guys all to go straight for the emotion with some meeting the emotion or rapid firing the emotion if it is available. If not, witnessing thoughts, images. Yeah, so seeing people in your life, and I I don't mind if people judge me or upset with me. I don't mind if people judge me, upset with me, or they don't like me. It's totally okay. People judge me and are upset with me. I don't mind. I'm not afraid if people judge me or are upset with me. And really notice where this lands in the body and see what it says. Or if we do like, I'm not upset if somebody is upset with me, they don't like me. I mean, I'm not afraid if people are, they don't like me. If there's something in the belly or something, can go into I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, afraid. Letting it be allowed, letting it be met. Yeah, it's totally okay if I'm afraid of this. It's totally okay. Just welcome and allow any new reaction. What is the utility of trying to not be judged, or people to like us, to not be upset with us? What's the seeming utility? So whatever that comes, to get love or to be safe or whatever that is, just notice, allow. Not judging these energies, letting them come out more clear. Also notice the aware, open presence in which this dynamism is happening. And let's do another round of something else. Seeing people. I don't need to be seen as good or special. I don't need any recognition. I don't need to be seen good. I don't need to be seen as good or special or to be recognized. I don't need it at all. And if is any, like, no, I need it or I want it, you can totally rapid fire this. I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it, I want it, or love me, love me, love me, like me, please like me. Whatever you have, you can rapid fire into the energy. Yeah, don't check out. If it dies down, you can recharge. I don't need to be seen as good. I don't need people to approve me. I don't need any approval from anybody. I don't need approval for my decisions. If it's just energy that is silent, go into it and mine it out. And notice that in which all of this is appearing, and that which is just here, untouched, conscious. Okay, so looking at these people again, I can just be me. It's safe to just be me. Say and do whatever I want. I can just be me. It's safe to be me. Say and do whatever I want with them. Notice any objections. If there's anything in the belly, like any sense of emotion, go straight for it. I'm afraid, or whatever it is. Cut out the psychology. I can fully be myself, show myself completely just the way I am. I can fully be myself, show myself completely. Yeah, notice any energetic objection. If there is a no, don't land there. No, what? I'm afraid, or no, be good, or see if there's any commands that tell you how to be. Be nice, be good. Yeah, rapid fire into it until it somehow something shifts, but we are not trying to get rid of anything. Yeah, you can repeat it again. I can fully be myself with them. It's safe to just be me. Yeah, and something is aware, yeah? There is awareness that is noticing this yuckiness, this confusion. I don't know, maybe you are confused. You're like, what are we doing here? Just tune back into you are, and you are receiving stuff now. What's the utility of doing all of those? Just check, what's the seeming advantage from the point of view of the child when it all started? What's the utility of all of this dance of appearances? Whatever comes, allow any more energy, sensation, and notice this open, awake space. What's one cost of doing this stuff? Dancing, being very funny, or being smart, or talking, or not talking, or whatever. What's the disadvantage of putting all of this dance? Whatever it says, welcome anything else around that, welcome energies, memories. Now, Take a moment to anchor yourself in the what's real sense of perceiving, and let's try this inquiry. Let's see what system says. It's possible for me to be free of this inner considering. It's possible for me to be free of this approval seeking and pleasing. It's possible for me to be free of approval seeking and pleasing people. Whatever comes, that's totally okay. Welcome, allow. Whatever it says, it's a bubble of thought. Take it with a grain of salt. It's possible for us to be free of this dance. So we can just be real. We are witnessing our operating system, which is squirming. We don't need to get rid of it. We are just observing the squirming. Okay. Notice again just that you are. Everything is happening in this. And one more inquiry. I am willing to be done with this. Getting approval, pleasing, trying to be liked. I am willing to be done with this. There's any sense of emotional energy, very likely it's fear. You can rapid fire it. I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. If you are, witness and allow, I'm willing to be done with this so I can be fully real. What's the worst thing that can happen if you are done with it? What's the worst thing? What's one thing that's at risk if we will be done with it? What scenario your mind creates? So seeing this scenario, I'm not afraid to experience that. I'm not afraid to go for that. I'm not afraid, even if that may happen. I'm not afraid. And if there's any stirring, go into rapid fire into that frozen fear. And let it be okay that we are afraid. And now, whatever is happening, let go of words. And I want to feel whatever energies are now. I want to feel this now. I just want to feel it. And really do the best you can to practice being with whatever is here. It's not going to kill you. Not trying to get rid of any energy. See that you are more than that. There's no me in the belly. There's no me in the chest. This belly, chest, they appear in you as this presence. You can open the attention so we don't focus. And for the last couple of minutes, just being, doing nothing. Globally aware of the now. Letting go of the whole topic of inner considering, switching back into resting in the present. And if there is something like uncomfortable or still something there, it's okay. Like it needs more time. This guest needs more time. So we don't try to get rid of any energy. All right. Thank you.